So this is the bottom. The bottom's gonna be a little bit thicker, and it's just gonna be like a bowl or a plate sticking out. And we're gonna build off of that. Press. So that's the thinnest I'm gonna make it, because I'm gonna open it out, and if it goes past parallel, you can run the risk of it collapsing, because we're gonna build off of that. So from here, this is one little thing I usually do. I'm gonna pinch right here, make this part extra thin, and fold that over, just like that. The trick is this edge here cannot be parallel with the ground, otherwise it won't be able to support the weight of whatever we build on top of it. So I'm gonna play this a little bit more, just like that. Okay, so this one we're gonna throw an extra piece that fits inside. Then we're gonna do a tornado on the inside. So we're gonna go straight down to the bat and open it up a little bit wider so my hand can fit in. So right here is completely down to the bat. Now from here we're gonna pull a cylinder. Okay, on the inside of that bowl it's this way. So that means this one has to be the other way if I wanted to seal in. So I'm going to compress at an angle and make that a little bit thicker, because that's the what's going to stick onto that. With that now, I'm going to flip this over after I score this side too. Like that. Put this right on the inside. I wanted it to be a little bit on the small side so that we can see this part would be important to stick out. That's right. Okay, that's close enough. Cut that off. And, drag my hand on the inside and the outside and try to push that down. So now that's sealed, but I have this little play here, this extra part, and after, when I finish the top, you're going to see why that's kind of important. But right now I'm going to torch this bottom a little bit more. If it sinks now, it's done, that's all. Okay, so from here we're going to pull that up now. So I don't want to drip water on it, on the below piece, so I'm just going to wet it with just my sponge. Lift that up. Whatever thickness you had here can be used, see this extra thickness, to create extra height. Okay, so now this is a little bit smaller on the top. But, right now we're going to put in that tornado. So I'm going to drag from my finger from the inside. And then hold it right there. Open that up. Calipers is off today. I'm going to bend this again, just like how we did on that bottom. Just like that. Now we're going to have to attach it onto here. So I'll score this. Thank you. And then I'm going to wet that. And on this side, since it's pretty much wet, I'm just going to attach it on like this, as close as I can. Good enough. So all this little edge, I don't mind. I like that little play with it. But I have to seal this in, so I'm going to reach in from the inside and seal it down right here. Okay, good. And right here, I'm going to pull that up. I want this to go upwards to kind of mimic that bottom angle. This one down here, kind of close to the seam. Okay, so I'm gonna collapse this part slightly just to make the little gallery for my lid. So here, I'm gonna grab with my fingernail, wet it, and I'm gonna just coat it here and then collapse it down. So the thing is, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a piece of clay here and then I'm going to try to follow that shape with my lid. Okay, so now this one has to fit right in here. Kind of like that. Okay, I want to torch that rim because I want the bottom half soft. So I'm going to use this from right here. Put that right in there. I'm gonna fit this in here, and so that means guarantee my lid should kind of will be the right size. But now I'm gonna throw this in so that I can follow this form through. And then we can use my rib to kind of help me follow through this. So now I'm going to throw that ornament and I'm going to start making the nubbins. So all I'm going to do is throw a little cylinder. So from here I'm going to open it up a little, close this up a little, this rib to make a little line, squeeze right underneath it. Make the bulge and then make this part. Drag my fingernail. That's going to be my ornament. Okay, so now this we need to make when I make the little nubbins. It needs to be fairly soft. Now we're going to put on this nubbin here. I'm going to start off by getting this clay, rolling it out, so it makes it easier for me to grab the clay. Something like this. Okay, so figure out where I gotta start from. Probably right around here. And I'll go all the way around and score it first. Okay, now with my brush, I'll just put one little drop of water in each area, and then I'm just going to get a little piece of clay and just twist it. So I'm going to twist it like this. Thank you. Ooh, that's the and I'm just going to, as I push it in, I'm going to push and twist. You could just leave it like that. Put it in and push it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pencil and poke right into it. Then twist it and it pops right off, so end up with that thing. That's it. Easy. Yeah.